Nice. Now we're going to start with the momentum of the hands. Now you already know with which part of the hand you can hit with. On the momentum of the hand, we're going to call it like this. Now, the elbow has to be the same height as your soul flex, give and take, right? It can go a little bit higher, it can go a little bit lower, but usually it's going to be the same. When you bend your elbow, it's going to go to the same height as your soul flex. And the reason being is to be able to block, because it's going to strike the momentum. Now, the momentum can be like so, or it can be like so, again, all right? Now, on the momentum of the snake, what you're going to do first is you're going to move downward, then up, downward, up, downward, up, downward, up. One more time, downward, up. So imagine you have a line in front of you, yeah? So you're gonna put your snake head on front of the line. You're gonna go under the line and come on the other side. Under the line and come on the other side. So it's a straight line forward. Your snake, you're gonna go under, up, under. That's the momentum. Now, you're gonna say, well, what's this momentum? Well, this momentum, what interprets is the block. Then you come up, you're ready to strike, hit, grab, punch, move. All right, so these will be interpreted as the block and the strike. All right, we're ready to strike. So imagine the cobra has two ways of attacking. When the opponent retreats, the cobra attacks. And when the opponent comes forward, the cobra retreats. So that's the coil of the momentum of the snake. Every time you move, the coil of the momentum. So it's not just the hand. Later on, he's going to go from the tip of the finger to the wrist, from the elbow to the shoulder to the hip to do your strike. All right. So it's not like a Wing Chun punch, or it's not like a tiger punch, or like a crane punch. Totally different momentum. So it's really important to understand the mechanics of this animal. So when you do the set, basically you're interpreting the spirit of the snake. Okay. So when we come on the block, like I said before, you're going to block 1 and 2, block 2 and 3. Now the next momentum is what we call side to side, and this momentum is this way: it's 1 center, 2 center, 1 center, 2 center, 1 center, 2 center. And if you know martial arts, you know exactly what we're doing. You're facing forward, he's punching, you're blocking, and coming forward. So again, block, pop, can be block, hit, block, hit, block, grab, python. Python is meant to grab and pull. So you grab it, or snake mouth, grab it and move to the throat, and then so whatnot. So you can go block, pop, right? So those are some of the movements that we do. Now the next momentum is the inward momentum. On this one, again, we're not going to emphasize on the footwork right now. We're going to emphasize on the upper body. On the next coil, on this momentum, once you have the block, 1, 2 at the side, 1, 2. So when you're blocking, your fingers are pointed up, and then fingers pointing to your opponent. Block 2. When you block to the side, fingers are pointing up. You don't want to block like this. Fingers are pointing up. That way you protect your fingers. 2, and then you hit with the palm or strike, right? Now, once we got the momentum, we go with the coil. The coil, remember, we're talking about the body of the snake. We're going to utilize that momentum. And like I said in the beginning, the snake has kind of a similar momentum of the tiger as well. On this momentum, you're going to block with the body of the snake, all right? You're going to block with the body of the snake. 1, as soon as you block with the body of the snake has come forward and focus. Again, you block with the body of the snake, downward, fingers pointing down. Now, there's a lot of debate on how you put the fingers on this momentum. A lot of the instructors have said to me, well, you cannot put it like that because they will hit your fingers. It's better to put a sleeping snake on this momentum, so it's not blocked like this. The issue of this is when we do it like this, a lot of people get confused also with your rolling tiger. It is very familiar with their system. So on this momentum, for technical reasons or for the system thing, you need to understand that this will be a snake. Boom. So this is standing snake, cobra, and you other cobra downward. So as soon as you do the block here for the form, the snake coils and moves forward. So the momentum will be here, 1, forward. So I'm going to do it slow. So it will be 1, inward, and 2. So again, so this is your fighting stance position. I don't want to say you want to be like this because in real situation, I'm going to be like this. You're going to be in your fighting stance position. Your opponent attacks, you block 1, you go forward straight to the eye. Now, again, you're using the body of the snake. 1, blocking, then you come forward, and 2. So remember, keep in mind what I said in the beginning. Usually when they attack, the cobra retreats. So what you do in here, he's attacking and you're moving back with the body of the cobra, the snake. And then as soon as he recoils, you hit forward. Okay? The next momentum, we have 2. The next momentum is the same momentum, but you're going to utilize the opposite hand as well. So remember, whatever you do with the left, you have to do it with the right, or vice versa. Now, we got the first momentum, that is 1, using the body of the snake, and 2. But let's say this person throws 2 punches, so you're going to go 1, block, and 2. This is the momentum we're going to utilize on the form. So it's very important, so you block 1, right? You already know this movement, 1, then the hand on the bottom, 2, 3. So this guy is going like this, or he can go like this, right? So you're blocking 1, 2, and strike, or it can be 1, 2, python, 1, 2, snake, 1, 2, cobra. Yes? So the moment, the coil is the same, the outstanding result is different depending on what you want to get. Okay? We'll use in a couple of seconds and we'll start with the form.